and we are going to find out what Xanadu is. Now, I have no idea what this is going to be. I have no idea what we're going to experience with this computer. I just know it's supposed to be somewhat alive. So, yeah, we're going to find out what exactly that's about. And then after that, we're going to be hopping in to some Fall Guys. Hopefully have some more people to play with us or hang out and have a good time. So, hope you're doing well. We're going to get right into the game right now. So, Act 3, Scene 5, Xanadu. Let's see how this goes. Starting it up, we're going to continue. So I have no idea what to expect with this, at all. They said that it had rose to greatness and kind of decayed, which that's kind of the theme of this whole world. I really wonder what type of intelligence they're going to be interacting with here. Already off the start, we got a large whirring noise. Oh. Oh. Hello. A den of... Is that dogwood drive? Is that what I was saying? I see a house. Okay, there's a brick thing of some kind. You're struggling at the E. Allowed is a Ferris. Wait. You are stalling at the... There's something down mail. Let's get this shit. Pets get this shit. Okay, anyway. So yeah, right now, this is the first text we've got in Austin. We're still at the end of the reading. Allowed is a Ferris. I have no idea what this is going to be about. This thing is in rough shape. Do these switches do anything? Try blowing on it. We got it. Try blowing on it. Connor blows some dust off the keyboard and presses the return key. Are soon in at the end of road. I have a feeling we're supposed to piece all these messages together, but I don't have enough memory to try and do the other one. So that's worse. It says brick. Does it actually say brick? We're gonna say house. Type in house. That's not that's not a house, maybe? Before small brick. Okay. You are in... You are in between. You're in between a... This passage. Houses everywhere. I think it's a passage with something everywhere. I can't quite tell what it's mean. And Lula. This is important. Holes, yeah. That's true. You're in something between or something. A lost east or west passage with holes everywhere. and Lula. So this, I think, is actually referencing back to that cave exploration we were looking at last time. It was that whole exploration in the caves. Okay. So this is maybe referring to someone that Lula was like in love with. Just remove the computer on their backs. That's the... Did that say Lula? We're gonna say... No, let's say that say Lula. Type in Lula. Yeah. There, Donald. There's the interior. I've got the matching That is true. I don't want to break it yet, though. I do like some percussive maintenance, but I don't want to break the thing yet. I've got the time machine. Wait, time machine? Is that what it is? I've got the time machine and the synthesizer part from the School of Music. It's all tied up, my voice, so we won't... Okay. Again, there's something like time machine, synthesizer part, some of the School of Music. It's all tied to my voice, so we won't something type so... Joseph has... That's the guy that was working on the computer we were talking about, Joseph. That was the guy we met at the gas station. Has some the punch cards. Okay, we looked at art in the in episode 2, I guess part 2 of this. We were inside of an art museum, and it talked about how we were in an office with a computer and punch cards. Here we are now. Okay, this makes sense. They said about how the punch card system was kind of underwhelming. So we're all getting back into this again. Okay. Joseph has the punch cards he transcribed from the the typewriter and tape reader. That's right, because when we were doing this art exhibit, we were listening back to a tape that had different art-like things in it. Basically, what's it called? It had like choices. We had to flip the tape to certain points in order to hear their conversations, and that was between Lula and other people. That makes sense. Okay, this is making sense. And you've got the display. How's your back holding? And yeah, and you've got the, we're just gonna say the, because that should be probably something, the CRT display. And you got the CRT display, so that's for like a monitor. How's your back holding? Just if, damn, I can't tell what she's saying. I got some of it. Oh, I have my portable degosser with me. What's this? Well, it says like this one can build up a remnant magnetic field that sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's sailed into, you know? The degosser clears out by suddenly shaking the magnetic field around until it's uniform again. That's how I'd like to think of it anyway, like shaking a snow globe. Worth a shot. After what may be... Oh. After what may have been a hour, maybe hour? After what may have been an hour, you stumble into a tunnel in a cave. You open... Well, okay. Like it's adorned the ceiling, like, bro, grotesque. I'm imagining, like, so these are like the stalagmites or whatever they're called, like the things coming down from the ceiling, adorn the ceiling, like, grotesque. So it's kind of like saying like art, basically. At the center of it is an enormous rock spire. Okay. Is where you set up your specimen? Is where you set up your... Okay, we're just gonna know we have to set something up. I don't exactly know what it is. Premature end of file. Press any key to quit. This is a lost cause. What a piece of junk. No, it's not. It's giving us information. It gave us a lot of information there. It gave us a ton of information. This is gonna be interesting. Act 3, Scene 6. Hall of the Mountain King. So we're going back out into the hall. Do we have anything to set up or things to do? Bizarre. What was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit. He's not going to know. We can try, but he's probably just going to say like, oh, you know, it doesn't work. We'll come back to Xanadu though and see if there's anything else we have to do. Again, we're in the rock pit. There's a center of it. There's like a giant spire, they said, but it could have been fire. Pile of discarded electronics burns steadily at the center of the chamber. There has to be something more about this fire that we're just not getting. I'm an entire car and looks further at the other people around the fire. There's something about this. There's, you know, the fire in the center. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Pretty busted. Is that the end? The chalky bones of a beautiful dream, but you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? There was so much more to it. We're in labyrinths of memory. There's also simulated parallel cave ecosystems. Real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions. The bats could learn to sing. And then it began to crumble when the strangers came. First we only heard them walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. The miners. The miners in the cave systems. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make out real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. They look like? They look like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you about this. They're dangerous. They're strange. I should never have tried to outwit them. They were always too much for me, but it's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula, Lula? Lula Chamberlain? Yes, of course. Oh, you know her? We're looking for her now. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together, did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Joseph, the gas station attendant. Coming back around again. Lula is gone from here, but Donald points across the table with his pipe. Still in there. In Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is now, or how to get there from here, or how to unwind that damn tangled highway, but Xanadu, before its ruin. It's very possible. I'm still not entirely certain what this cave is, Austin. because there was about, I think, however many hundreds of miners died in a cave flooding. And they also dug right up to the edge of the highway. I don't know how the two are intermixed yet. He seems to be closely tied to it. That is true. Lula is gone from here. In Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is now, or how to get there from here. Or how to unwind that damn tangled highway with Xanadu before its ruin was faultless as an oracle, a shrine to its perfect simulation. Yeah, I do think that the cave, again, is very representative of Xanadu. But I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if we can fix it. We can learn from it. I don't know what we're delivering too. That's starting to be interesting to me. I wonder if we have something that can fix all this. That can put things to rest or somehow, save what's left here. Only way to find out is to keep going, though. Until maybe... but maybe. Those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps I know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've spent many eager seconds to negotiate with them, to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Push back the vines. Crowd into the darkness. Watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your feet from rock to crystal, then to mud. It's going to be moss. It's going to be green. It's going to be glowing. This is going to be the exact same thing that we were seeing, like when we explored the mystical caves and all the other sites. They always led to the same conclusion. Anyway, we already checked out a bunch of those locations. But back there in that tunnel, push back the vines, crowd in the darkness. Watch your step out there. Wow, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and feet from rock to crystal, and then to mud. Then you'll be out. That's where the strangers come from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe, and a few dreams left. What is this all about them consuming mold? About taking in this mold? Again, mold kind of is associated with decay, at least in my opinion. I know mold can naturally be other places, but... a little mold in my pipe, and a few dreams left. That is possible. That is in fact a possibility. Act 3, Scene 7. We're up to Scene 7. Wow. Okay. Where the strangers come from. Oh boy. Is this a grave? Tomb? Here's us walking up, I think. Where exactly are we? Oh, we had to click over, my bad. Oh man, okay, we're out. Here comes Ursa, we got the robotic friends. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church, not again. No more churches, okay. Worth looking inside, I guess. I want to stay outside. Why? I think I saw a lizard. I'll stay here with him. Thank you, Junebug. Okay, we'll make it quick. Wow. I have a bunch of things to view here. Here, each one. An epitaph is engraved on the stone grave marker. Andrew Haas, generous disposition, will be missed. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. HT 8191T. Bill date June 29th. Notes of almond? What? Yeah, another epitaph, okay. Rick Thornquist and Robert Ashley. We think you two would really have liked each other. What? Just gonna bury him together. Yeah, you'll figure it out. The afterlife, it's fine. Below the inscription, I know it's written in white chalk. HT 8192B. Fill date. Weird finish. I did not know that. Bitter almond taste. Okay. So cyanide, you're saying it's a death? Okay. Poison. Could be suicide. Or, yeah. Weird finish is also an interesting one. Rodney Brett. Always had a far off look. Probably still does. Below the inscription, it was written in white chalk. Yeah. HT 8192E. Fill date. Aftertaste of rainwater. Are they eating these people? Or what? Are they like cannibals or something? David Yorg or Luke Hatchner. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. HT 192 for day. Sweet and fungal. Ugh. Alright. Could be tied to the whiskey guys' practices, yeah, because they said they had some weird stuff that they used to put in their food. Yeah, that could be in the whiskey. Yeah, it could be interesting. The one thing we do want to think about as well is that like this is returning to the earth, like their body being consumed by the earth. It's like almost notes from like them decomposing or something. Could also be. That's an odd thing to think about, but it could kind of be like that. And then graves on a stone grave marker. Jack Chase would have wanted it this way. Died from taste testing? Maybe. That'd be funny. What a way to go. Maple turpentine. Forget what turpentine is used for. Anyway. Build date September 9th. Maple turpentine. They all have H192 in it. I just want to note that as well. Seventh graves on a stone grave marker. Engraving. Whit Barringer. Should have said something. Oh. Here I think we can confirm your theory. Okay, so should have said something. HT8192X. Build date November 1st. Sense of foreboding. Should have said something. And his note was sense of foreboding. I'm trying to remember the names in case we see them at some other point, but I doubt we're going to. Given unknown seemed reasonable. Okay. HT 8192Y fill date. Easy on the nose. What? Seemed reasonable. Alright then, well I think our only option now is to talk to Junebug, so let's talk to Junebug. Find any lizards? One, but it was under rock. I want to say I wasn't really looking. Nice cover story, kid. Do you have a family? Well, I've got Johnny, the vicious cycle. I've got you folks right now. Is that a family? Let's call it what it is. Junebug and the people she surrounds herself with. See? It means something. It makes a claim. It's specific. I want to be specific. I think you are. It's the middle of the night and here you are in a graveyard. Any other kid your age would be in bed. Fair. You just gotta make choices and own them. You think I was born this foxy? I came off the assembly line about a half a foot shorter. And all gray, no eyes. You're going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all that rock and water. I remember I knew she was a robot, but I didn't understand why she was a robot. Okay, this is getting a little more into it. Go ahead and have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all that rock and water. A bunch of gray shadows shoveling and hammering invisibly at the walls, draining the tunnels. Okay. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. We hid away in an underwater cave and listened to it over and over, and we knew we weren't miners. We slipped out onto the road, just these two featureless shadows, and ever since that night we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. I feel less like myself without my folks. Sure, some people are just born into a family, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think that was the wrong answer, but yeah. That was good though to hear a little bit more about Junebug. There you are. What did you find in there? It wasn't... Hey, what's going on? You look flushed, old man. It doesn't matter. Right, okay. We got what we need? Let's go. Wonder what that was like. Hall of the Mountain King. Going back in. So we talked to... Who should we talk to first? Talk to Donald first. Singing softly. Facing Norbert round the road. And close your eyes with holy dread. I don't even know what the beat for these are, dude. I don't know enough of these songs to like actually do a beat for it. So we're just gonna read it. You know, I'm gonna stop trying to sing these horribly. Tracing Norbert around the road. And close your eyes with holy dread. For we are on mold and whiskey fed. And drink from rivers down below. We found your strangers. We know how to fix your damn machine, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Wow, okay. Oh, soon the visions will return. What have you found? There's been a specific phrase to restore it. Scrape the mold off the timing crystal. But the mold? Of course! Too much mold in the timing crystal would send the simulation adrift. Each moment lived out of sync. By all means, yes, clean the timing crystal. Okay. The phrase didn't really make a lot of sense, considering the machine had been out of whack so badly. It wasn't really unrestored. And the other one, I wasn't even unplug it for a while. We're not, you know, the simple IT department, just unplugging it and plugging it back in. So I think that the timing crystal, and considering we've had a lot tied around the crystals in the story, probably makes the most sense. Plus, they were also talking about how the mold, you know, was destroying it. So. Okay. And once we get there, what can we do? I just want to take a look at Roberta one more time. Almost sure it stares to the fire, lost in thought. Yeah. I had these descriptions before. Let's just look at Xanadu again. Baffling control panels. Baffling control panels are sheltered from the elements with a worn tarp. A closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine. Humming faintly, an electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. I think we read this last time, but it's good to get another description of Xanadu. Do you see anything that looks like a timing crystal? Yeah, right behind the control panel. It's filthy. Right, we're supposed to scrape off this black moldy stuff? Weird. Just follow instructions. Here we go. Act 3, Scene 9. I'm prepared now. Xanadu, look at this. At end of road. You're standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one up to you, Austin. What do you want to do? Do we check out the building, or do we go into the forest? Okay. If you don't respond, that's perfectly okay. Building? Go in the building. Here we go. Type in. Enter building. Inside building. Oh my. You're inside a building, a storage shed for the National Park Service. There is a sensible, modern electric lamp nearby. That's boring, go back in the forest! Or should we get the lantern? I assume I know what you're gonna pick, but I'm gonna wait. We get this lantern, or we go back in the forest? Yeah, same. I'll take the lantern as well. Type in. Get lantern. Taken. Exit building. So that's good. Yep, that's very true. Enter forest. That's not something you can enter. Interesting. Okay. Just type a direction. North. In forest. I'm also tempted at some point to hit this magnet thing. You're in open forest with a deep valley to one side. Head back south to that building, or do we want to try to climb a tree? I actually like Urza's selection, what is it called? Urza's suggestion here. I kind of like the suggestion here, just to try. I don't see the harm it'll do to try it. Onwards. Pine tree. I don't think much is to be achieved by that. Sorry. Can we dig a hole? I'm sorry, I gotta try it. We're digging a hole. Dig hole. Dig. You can't see any such thing. Pretty limited vocabulary. Type in south. Yeah, that's fair. We tried. You're in forest. Hey, it's a maze. So we were north. We went south. We gotta try a direction, I think. We don't want to climb a tree and then jump into the hole. That sounds good. But anyway. I think I'm gonna head east. Think east maybe? Wait, cause it said valley to the side. Did we know which side the valley was on? I feel like I'm gonna be big dumb if I like run into the valley. Okay, congratulations. We're fine. We're fine. I think I'm gonna head east. East. You're in forest. Lula is here, soldering replacement components and a small handmade radio. So we should talk to her. I think we should talk to her. Yeah, true. Xanadu's doing a lot of talk for someone that needed us to scrape mold off of it. Ask Lula how she is doing. Hi Donald, I'm getting the strangest interference out here. I've been tuning the radio circuits gradually as we go, swapping capacitor values and tweaking resistor networks. It was working for a while, but I can pick up sounds so distant and muffled. No, I know where this is. No, we had this conversation. This was on the tape recorder. I swear this conversation was on the tape recorder. I'm getting some chills right now. Possibly. But we had to go back south, so east is fine. We'll be okay. Yeah. That's good. We headed east anyway, so we're okay. Lula hands you the radio. Okay. Well, maybe you'll have better luck. You're good at this stuff. Just don't forget to give it back. I agree. Let's go north. I'll go north with you. Let's try and go northeast. North. How about typing north? You're in the forest. Joseph is here, tapping with a small stylus on a modified pocket braille slate. A small gray kitten, no more than a few weeks old, dozes comfortably on the top of his backpack. Maybe he has something to say. Typing. Listen. Donald, I was just transcribing your footsteps. Sounded like... Joseph runs his finger on the index card he's been tapping on, from right to left. Long, weary song, drearily gone, dearly gone. Long, weary song, drearily gone, dearly gone. You beat a melancholy shuffle through these woods, Donald. Okay. I've been noting down the sounds of the forest with an ear for speech, and an inborn filter for poetry, I suppose. So... No! Dude! When we were asking at the gas station, we asked him if he used to be a poet, and he talked about how he loved poetry at one point in time. How he used to. He's... Oh my gosh. Sounds of force, an ear for speech, and an inborn filter for poetry, I suppose. So maybe it's me being melancholy after all. I'm eager to see what the poetic subsystem makes of these punched cards. Oh. Lula seemed upset about these cards when we looked at them before. She said it was pretty, like, boring or something. Maybe there's some conflict there. He seems so excited about them. I think we keep heading northeast, right? So let's hit east again. At edge of hole. Okay. My goodness. You're at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way as the ground sinks into darkness. The computer tied to your upper back slickens with sweat in the afternoon sun. The rope slung around your shoulder has slipped under the strap of your backpack, digging uncomfortably against your collarbone. Go down to the hole. That seems pretty obvious. Back a bit and check it out. Since we have the lamp, I want to do the action that involves the lamp. Put in the hole first and see if there are pirates. Aye, matey, any booty down below? No, it's okay. Nah. Let's shine the lamp into the hole. Light lamp. The lamp is now on. Shine lamp in hole. The lamplight only reaches a few yards down the hole, where the rock is coated in a slimy black mold. Okay, so this is different than the bright mold that we were seeing before. You can tell that the walls are too slick to climb safely down without assistance. We got this option from doing that. Try using the rope to climb down safely. I think that's the better option here. Tie a rope to tree. The rope is tied snugly to a tree trunk. Typing. Down. Your feet slip a few times on the slimy rock, but you remain stable. Lula and Joseph descend carefully after you. I swear if I should have yelled into the hole and see if something yelled back, and that it was Ursa's suggestion was actually like really good, I'm gonna cry. Could the world that Xanadu sees be an inverse of reality? It's possible, but if that's true, we exist inside of it, because Lula is there, and Lula remembers a lot of these things. We've interacted with Lula personally. I don't know if it's an inverse, or if it's just an alternate. We'll have to see. I do like your idea, though. In bed quilt. Do I hit the magnet sorter thing at some point here? Because this is a bed quilt and this is like a cave. Okay, no, we're doing alright. Okay. You're in bed quilt. A long, east-west passage with holes everywhere. Joseph and Lula remove the computer equipment they are carrying on their backs and begin setting up. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Let me know, by the way, if you want me to try and hit one of these things with a magnet at some point to see if it does something. I'm just afraid I'm going to break the machine and we're going to break our simulation. So I've been kind of letting it go. But if you want me to try it, I'll give it a shot. So that's the last trip. Everything's down here now. Say something back to her. Say something back. You make an awkward joke. Don't be so morbid. It looks pensive. Elaborate, by the way. We're in the same location. I think, by the way, we were playing the simulation earlier, but we just didn't know what we were doing. And we kind of just randomly messed up. Let's ask her about the cave. Ask Lula about cave. Having second thoughts, I don't blame you. It's unsettling down here. Weird acoustics. Earlier, as we were climbing down, I thought I heard voices for a moment. Or not voices themselves, but echoes of voices singing. Some kind of eerie, tuneless working song. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you're right. You're right. That's exactly right. Yeah. Earlier as we were climbing down, I thought I heard voices for a moment, or not voices themselves, but the echoes of voices singing some kind of eerie, tuneless working song. Again, this sounds very similar to the miners. I'm glad I'm not down here alone. What's the gear they're carrying? Ask Lula about gear. We're down. Might as well take inventory. Good. I've got the tape machine and the synthesizer parts we borrowed from the School of Music. There we go. This is the line I was trying to decipher before too. I've got the tape machine and the synthesizer parts we borrowed from the School of Music. It's all tuned up to my voice so we don't have to type as much. Nice. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense. I thought it was time machine. Tape machine and synthesizer parts we borrowed from this one music. I'll tune up to my voice so I don't have to type as much. That makes sense. Joseph has his slate and the punched cards he's transcribed from the poems we read him. And he's got a typewriter and paper tape reader. And the paper tape reader. That makes sense. Okay. And you've got the CRT display. How's your back holding up? Joseph looks uncomfortable. Poor guy. Jealous. Hey Donald, can you help me wire up these generators? I'll assemble the synthesizer, but I could use some help with the serial interface if you have time. Hear an unfamiliar echo from a tunnel to the east. I think we should have some time to tell us. Okay. Help Lula. Thanks, Donald. I can never remember which color lead goes to which pin. Lula begins unpacking a box of wires and terminals. Do you think there are paintings down here? Cave paintings, I mean? Maybe some old pottery shards from when the world was young and early men and women huddled in these caves to... You know, I think cultural fossils are the saddest fossils. Sadder than animal remains. I mean... Okay, we're just getting bits and pieces here. We might come across a petrified mollusk or a partial dinosaur footprint, and then we say there was a point of contact here where a body touched the earth, and maybe there's a little bit of evidential garbage, but the life who owned that body never cared and has moved on anyway. That's the end of it. But suppose I shine my lantern on one of these walls, and I see a crude painting, thousands of years old. 2 men and a woman, charcoal and blood on rock. Someone put that there, to keep something on the rock after she passed. A hope, a relationship, or a moment, a worry, maybe a regret. She made a painting to keep something alive for her. But like that dead mollusk, and that inerrant dinosaur, she has to move on. Whatever it was is gone, and now we're looking at this painting, this dangling copy, with no original. You're interrupted by the ominous echo of a grating, scraping sound from the east, louder than before. What the hell was that? Let's check it out. So we haven't set up the generators. That's the one thing that's concerning me now, is that since we had this conversation with her, we didn't set up the generators. In tunnels. Again, I have the thing to disrupt interference. Let me know if you want me to use it. Okay, it didn't really do a whole lot. I tried it. You rush down the tunnel with Joseph and Lula close behind. They got kind of intense back there. Hey, what's up, Lane? How you doing? I hope you're enjoying it so far. Glad to see you. Right now, we're pretty deep into it. If you're planning on checking out this game later, Blaine, you might not want to jump in at this point in time. I appreciate you being here, though, very much. I'm just letting you know, we're like end of Act 3 right now, and I think we go up to Act 4. So we're in the meat of it right now. There's a tunnel with Joseph and Lula close behind. I'm intense back there. So here's my question. I need some input here on what answer I should choose. Shin's either going to discuss like the conversation we had, or we're going to have like a side conversation to Urza. I think the side conversation to Urza might be more about the characters, but I kind of want to know more about the story. So I think I'm going to go with Shannon's response. I feel like Ursa has some good ideas occasionally, but it's hard to pick and choose the right ones. I'm thinking I'm going to have a conversation. I'm going to talk about the conversation. No wonder they're still thinking about it. I'm going to say no wonder they're still thinking about it. The tunnel narrows, and soon you find yourself crawling on your hands and knees. Navigating the tunnel gradually becomes more awkward as the smooth rock gives way to jagged, crystalline surfaces. Scratches and taps echo from the end of the tunnel, some short and piercing, some slower and groaning as if dampened by water. The tunnel opens into a large room. In Crystal Room. Who is this? See people, okay. Notice the arm structure is very similar to the leg we got, the artificial leg we received. I wanna hit it. You're in a large, irregular chamber. The walls, floor, and ceiling are covered with crystalline projections. Oh boy. Strangers are here, scraping black mold from the crystals. They look up when you enter. One of them seems about to speak. Yeah, I hit him with it, yeah. Finally. Should we listen to what he says or should we run? This is a very important moment. I have a gut feeling this is going to end really badly if we listen, but I want to listen. I want to listen, but I feel like this is going to end really badly if I listen. Oh no. Listen? Yeah, I'm not going to be a wuss. I'll listen. The stranger reaches for a box he's carrying and presses a plastic button. The box whirs to life and a crackly voice blurts something unintelligible and then slows to a deep gurgle. He looks at his companions momentarily in confused disappointment. Then he returns his awful gaze upon you. Joseph flees through a tunnel up to the north. Lula flees through a tunnel to the northeast. Okay. Joseph flees north. Lula flees northeast. Who do we follow? Who do we follow? Northeast was the... I feel like northeast is the location we should go. I feel like we go with Lula. Joseph is a guy who gave up, and kind of like was left outside in a gas station kind of ignoring everybody. Lula is the one with all the knowledge about all of this. I feel like we want to stick to Lula. I feel like we stick to Lula here. Let me know. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stick to Lula. Read, yeah. Run north. Wait, we were trying to go northeast. Anyway. Lula's headlamp scans across the northern passage as you run. Soft shadows loom perplexingly from floor to ceiling. You feel around to distinguish shadows from crystals, and eventually you find yourself cornered. You've hit a dead end. Floor to ceiling. There are some shadows from crystals, but eventually you find yourself cornered. You've hit a dead end. Who are they? We can either comfort her, or we can find a way out of here. I think we find a way out. We gotta be practical here. We gotta be practical in this situation. We can't be sentimental. We gotta get ready to get us out of here. Let's find a way out. Escape. That's not a verb I recognize. Oof. Okay, can we take a second to just recognize how deep that is? That Xanadu doesn't recognize the word escape? Boy... This poor freaking computer, man. Anyways. Type in. Look for escape. You can't see any such thing. Listen. They've gone back to work. They seem strange somehow, like they may have forgotten about us. Alright, let's try to pass them quickly now. Don't make eye contact. Then we'll find our way back to the equipment. In bed quilt. You were in bed quilt. A long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Lula is here, panting for breath. Did they follow us? Where's Joseph? Seems pretty scared. May as well wait. Search for him. Okay, this is the big question. Do we search for him and try and save him, or do we leave him? You only understand simple directions that can provide great detail makes sense. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with Junebug. We should search for him, I think. I think we can't just leave Joseph to get stuck down here. Yeah. Search. I only understood you as far as wanting to search. Oh, buddy. I only understand you as far as wanting to search. Huh. And we have to be more specific. Down one of the tunnels with equipment back outside. Ooh. Okay, no, we have equipment. We could try and search him out with some equipment here. Instead of just blindly wandering down a tunnel. Let's hit him with some equipment here. I think we do something practical. We use some of the stuff we have available to us. Search equipment. The various computer and audio equipment casts angular shadows onto the tunnels as you scan slowly across the pile. Nothing. Down one of the tunnels back outside. I don't think he made it back outside. I think we go deeper. I don't want to just walk out and then have something happen where he's stuck down here. We can't abandon him without checking. Search tunnel. You select a tunnel at random. Your lantern illuminates several sets of footprints on the moldy cave floor, but they are impossible to identify. Joseph climbs down from the rope still tied above. That damn sound, these damn voices. I don't even know what direction I was running. I wove through that network of tunnels. I ran my hand along the wall, always turning left, and every turn, every rock felt the same. For all I knew, I was running in circles. Finally, I ended up here. And I hid. I panicked. I heard you talking, but I didn't think I could trust my senses. But listen, there's one thing I have to tell you. While I was out there, lost in the tunnels and caves... I was out there lost in the tunnels and caves. I came across the Zero, and I had no idea. It's like a real place. They pick up garbage, they deliver mail, they go to work in a church, but it has an awful kind of emptiness. Oh boy. Wandering through, I heard horrible echoes. Weird images got burned into my mind's eye. Television, a scarecrow, a crystal, a feather, a sandwich, a CRT monitor, a bottle, an anchor. I guess, is the Zero like this whole world? Lula looks down at her feet. What's up with Lula? Lula knows. There's something Lula knows about this. She's not letting on. Ask Lula what is up. Yeah, we need to figure out why she just looked down. We need to know what's going on. Nothing. Oh, hell, that's definitely not nothing. Just, Joseph, you sound disturbed. Lula, you've heard the same damn stories I have. It doesn't matter how, damn it. I'm leaving. The hell with all this. Get him back on track. We're so close. Or well, we should stop him. Get him back on track. We're so close. Divert Joseph's attention. You shout something at Joseph about the project you're working on together. Oh, okay. We're gonna lure him back in with the promise of the poem stuff. Wait, did we get him trapped in the Zero? Because that's where we were outside. Oh, hi, Haley. Hi there. Okay, here we go. You shout something at Joseph about the project you were working on together. You'll die in these damn cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back. No! This was another conversation we heard on the tapes. We heard on the records back in the exhibit, in the art exhibit. I'm attempting Fall Guys with Blaine and JC. I'm not good at this. Sorry, Haley. I actually could hop on with y'all in a little bit, but I gotta finish this up. We're so close here. I gotta stay in here with Austin. We're making progress right now together. We gotta grind it out. We're almost there. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like... I hope you have better luck. Trust me, Fall Guys takes a little bit of a learning curve, but it's a lot of fun. Anyway, okay. What about those men? You know they'll come back. Tell them we can find somewhere to start a fire. Find somewhere to start a fire. We've got to keep with the history. We got to, we know they start that giant fire next to Xanadu. We have to do that together. We have to start this fire. Okay, we got to keep it in line with the story. Just finding a somewhere safe to start a fire. Shout something to Joseph about going deeper into the caves. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop, your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon. I'm heading down to the zero. Oh, man. I think we need her to stay. I think we need her to stay. That is true. That is probably true, really. Trust me, where we're at right now is, I'm just going to pause real quick here before I continue here, Austin. I'm just going to go to face cam for 1 second. We're almost done with this act. Once we finish up this act, I'll probably stop for now before the intermission. Because normally there's like an intermission between acts where they have like a split side story. We're going to quickly, focus probably on finishing up this act because this has been a long one so far. And we'll probably leave off before the next intermission section, and then we'll pick up again next stream. So from that category, once we're done with that, I'm hopping on Fall Guys immediately. So that's, I think, if you stick around here for like another 30 minutes or so, I'll probably be on after the next 30 minutes. So just letting you know. But yeah, I'd be glad to join you guys. It sounds like a lot of fun. But I have a promise here. I told Austin here I was gonna play with him, and we're gonna finish this out, at least this act anyway. So yeah. Be back soon. Okay, hopping back into the game view. Remember now, Lula's, like, this conversation she had was also something we've heard before on the tapes. Your stupid fight is ringing out through the whole damn cave. And Joseph is right, we can't stay here, I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station, I'm going to go back down to zero. We're asking Lula to stay right now, and we do need her to stay with us. You plead with Lula about your continued collaboration. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it on the mail. I will. I'll send a text then. Okay. And this was also the final... This is actually going to be the final conversation, I think, right here, Austin. This is going to be our final conversation with Lula because this was the last thing she said to them before she disappeared. And before all of them disappeared. So, you plead with Lula about your continued collaboration. Lula, I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Lula and Joseph have left. In tunnels. So we're gonna end up where Xanadu is today. Abandoned by your collaborators, your confidants, your companions, the only two among your colleagues with whom you've ever trusted the gift of your friendship. Pretty thick. Sounds like Beardo had his heart broken. You wander the tunnels alone, dragging the components of your unrealized masterpiece, combing the underground passages for a new site on which to realize your vision. Sardonic. Sounds like a genius. How do you mean? Fame. Vanity ain't the truth. My aunt Remedios, before she got into the whole ethnomusicology thing, she was a painter, mostly nudes and oil. She had this model. I'll never forget him. Big, classically physical guy. Looked like he was about to storm Troy. Nice. He made everyone call him the Colonel. Hope I said that right. Sorry. I just messed up. Yeah, I did. Anyway. Weaver and I saw this guy naked a lot. He couldn't help it. He was always posing somewhere in the house, chasing the light from room to room, while Aunt Remedios made a sketch of his profile, worked on the right mix of pigments for his abdomen. Nice. Colonel had this magnificent hair, long black hair that ran down just to the bottom of his shoulder blades. One evening, he was standing next to an open window in the back of the house. The sun was setting, early spring, I think. It was kind of windy. Aunt Remedios was trying to get his hair right. She kept arranging it, like half in front, half behind, running it over his shoulder and laying it across his chest in this very specific way. But it itched him or something, and he'd do this weird, indignant shuffle thing, or the wind from the open window would push it around, or he'd just start and turn his neck when Weaver and I ran by. Hold the fuck. Oh, wait, this is normal. Okay, this is right, because it's Weaver. Yeah, that's right. And everything would be tangled again. The final product was a swirl of black lines, billowing around the top of his head, top of his neck. Weird thing is I don't even remember his face now. Just that black swirl. Probably the best one she ever painted. Wow, that's interesting. Austin, you still with me? I think this is going to be the end of it right here. Hall of the Mountain King. And there we are. After what may have been years, you stumble out of a tunnel into a cavernous open space. I said this word right one time earlier, but I'm just going to kind of skip it. Stalactites. Stalactites? Thank you. Stalactites. There we go. Stalactites. That's the word. Got it. Okay. Stalactites adorn the ceiling like grotesques. In the center of the room is an enormous rocky spire. This is where you will set up your equipment and establish your legacy. Xanadu. Now it's time to continue your work. Research assistance, 0. Realism index, 37%. Romance index, 2%. Mold coverage, 0%. You may hire a new research assistant, assign assistants to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. Oh my gosh, are we playing like a game now? What the heck? We don't have any assistant. We can't assign anyone to a task. Let's hire a new research assistant. Typing. Hire. Uploading job advertisement to university message boards. How are you gonna get someone down here? Literally, you've just been wandering through caves for years. How the heck does this make any sense? You have hired Rick, who studies library sciences. Let's assign Rick to a task. Assign. May assign research assistants to debugging, transcription, or speculation. So he was in a library guy, right? So we want to go transcription, right? I think that's right. Either transcription or speculation. He's a library guy. What do you think, Austin? Yep, that's all I agree. Assign available research assistant to transcription. Hire a new research assistant. Hire. Uploading job advertisement to university message boards. No new applicants, try again later. We've already hired all we can, we've assigned all we can, we're gonna sleep. Sleep. Time passes. Rick extensively notates tunnel diameter as a function of length. That's cool. Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistants. 1. Realism index. 52%. Romance index. 0%. Mold coverage. 9%. Okay, so I have a feeling when we fill up the mold index, we're done. Like we're screwed. So we have to try and get as much done as we can before the mold runs out. You may hire a new research assistant. Assign assistant to a task or sleep until tomorrow. What, we gotta hire somebody, right? Hire. Uploading job advertisements to university message boards. You have hired Amy, who studies human-computer interaction. Let's assign assistants to a task. We're gonna assign... She was computer, right? I think that's what it was. So we're gonna do debugging. Right? I think debugging here. I think she was computer science, I thought. I actually completely forget what she was. In that brief amount of time I forgot. But I'm gonna say debugging, I think. Let me know if you think that's right. Human-computer interaction, yeah. Oh! Human-computer interaction, that could be speculation. Nah. I kind of want to do debugging. I think debugging is probably the best bet for her. I still think debugging is going to be right. Yeah. We're going to say 1 to debugging. Wait. Okay. You want to see about hiring another one? Okay. Let's see. Time passes. Amy fixes some weird math with some weirder math. Rick types up some lurid imagery from a dream journal. We see black mold is collecting on the computer equipment. Now is the time to continue your work. The realism is going to start falling apart. 15%. Okay, mold coverage. 17%. Okay. Let's hire someone else. No! 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 No, we don't hire Weaver. No, you do not hire Weaver. Gosh dang it. This is when Weaver disappeared. Weaver disappeared out into the middle of nowhere. No. Oh, come on. No. Okay, we're gonna assign... Speculation. Say 1 to spec. We're just gonna do 1 to each. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're good. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and we'll just go ahead and sleep again. Time passes. Rick widens tunnels slightly and to reduce need for extra crouch commands. Weaver carefully transcribes the sounds of dripping water and all their variations over a period of several hours. That's not actually what I wanted. I didn't want her on transcription, but whatever. Amy posits that nature, not reason, is the master of industry. Not the order I wanted them in, but you know what? It's fine. Intruders. Look on the screen. Look at the screen. Look at the guys coming in. The strangers are doing something to the equipment, but you can't make out what. You hide behind a rock until they leave. With trepidation, you emerge from your hiding place hours later. Now is the time to continue your work. I'm not convinced this getting us any closer to the 0. Research assistance. 3. Realism index. 67. Romance index. 30. Mold coverage. 0. They scraped off the mold. Let's see if we can hire anyone else. There's your message boards. Berta, who studies fairy tales. So we have 2 people that are more like speculative, I think. They have like abilities to speculate and see things about the world. So we're going to put 2 on speculation. We're going to put 1 on debugging and 1 on transcription. I just wanted to make sure there's have no available. That's fine, yeah. I just wanted to make sure I didn't mess up and forget to assign someone. Gotcha. Without the fire around, the strangers could come and clean off the mold. With the fire around, mold grew and messed things up. It said earlier about building the fire to keep them away. That could be true. Very true. We're gonna sleep. Amy makes adjustments to the echolocation algorithm. Bats now fly normally instead of getting hung up on each other's wings and clustering together like horrible, leathery tumbleweeds. Weaver summarized the migratory patterns of bats through the tunnels. Rick muses about the love lives of fungal colonies. Nice. Roberta makes a convincing argument for the edibility of stone. What? No. Weaver follows the strangers into the tunnels. She doesn't return, but neither do they. What? Just casually throws in there. Yeah, Weaver, I'm just gonna go out with the I'm just go into the strangers into the tunnels. Okay. Weaver has been drifting everywhere. It's starting to make me think she knows a lot more about all this. Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistance. 3. Realism index. 82%. Romance index. 60%. Mold coverage. 11%. Okay. Hire a new research assistant, assign assistants to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. Let's see if we can hire anyone else. Hire. I've hired Greg, who studies architecture. So we lost Shannon, who was more mathematics. We were still using her more as theoretical. Let's think. I'll be honest, I have no idea what this architecture guy is going to be good for. Transcription, maybe speculation? That's probably best. Again, I think we put 2 into speculation, 1 into debugging, 1 into transcription, just like before. Okay. Time passes. Roberta identifies a bug with the oxygen level simulation but is unable to fix it. Oh no, that's not good. Amy transcribes her experiences. This is getting less and less detailed. Amy transcribed experiences. Greg discards centuries of exhausted data on uniformity of cause and effect. What? Identifies a bug with oxygen level simulation but is unable to fix it. Amy transcribed experiences. Greg discards centuries of exhausted data on the uniformity of cause and effect. Rick had ideas. Okay, this is getting less and less productive. Reese Blackmore is collecting on the computer equipment. Now is the time to continue your work. Maybe we should start over or something. This doesn't seem to be helping. We are not starting over. This is the way it ends. I know this is the way it ends. Research assistants. 4. Realism index. 63%. Romance index. 72%. Mold coverage. 20%. Hire a new research assistant, assign assistants to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. Let's see if there are any more assistants available. I assume it's not going to be helpful, but we were definitely not starting over. Hire. Uploading job advertisement to university message boards. They have hired Marianne, who studies fine art. Why are we just hiring artists now? Like, this is not even helping with this cave or computer system, which I think this is why our romantic index is going higher, because it's just like the more vibey thing, you know, like the more spiritual. Vibey is a bad word for this, sorry. But more of like a spiritual, connectual type of feeling, like more of a feeling related thing. Marianne. Where do I know Marianne from? I'm not sure that I know this name. It doesn't seem like it's gonna help. Well, we have a lot of problems. I'm gonna put 2 on debugging, 1 on transcription, on 2 on speculation, just because I think we need more help with debugging at this point. 2 on debugging. Oh, so you want... Okay, yeah. How about I put 2 on... I can't really choose who I'm putting where, I don't think. Like, it's not very easy for me to do that. I'm gonna put 2 on transcription. Yeah, and then we'll put 1 on spec. Again, I think that the general idea of this is regardless of what we do, it's going to end up in the state that it is now. You know what I mean? Like, this is just like kind of a fruitless effort, if that makes any sense. But we're going to try and finish out as best we can anyway. Okay. True. Oh, I already did it. Okay. My brain is like getting kind of melted at this point. Okay. Sleep. Time passes. Rick fixed bugs. Nice. Roberta fixed bugs. Nice. Greg transcribed experiences. Nice. Marianne transcribed experiences. Nice. Amy had ideas. And we're getting places right now. We really are. Again, I see this is kind of the decay, and this is like, I just want to point this out. This is the main theme of everything in the Zero. It kind of decays away until it's no longer functional. It starts as something bright and gets faded into like a barely like half existence type of state. A mail carrier on a bicycle brings you a sizable bill from the power company. Oh, here comes a consolidated power. Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistance. 5. Realism index. 80%. Romance index. 74%. Mold coverage. 30%. You hire a new research assistant, assign assistance to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. This is taking quite a while. Holy crap. Hire a new research assistant, assign assistance to a task. Let's hire a new research assistant, I think. Let's try. Uploading job advertisement university message boards. Hired Andrew, who studies statistics. I think we know this game possibly. We're just gonna go 2, 2, and 2. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. Just to assign 2, 2, and 2. We got 6 people. We need a lot of stuff done. We'll just go 2, 2, and 2. And I think that we'll call it a day. Debugging. We're putting in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2. Assign assistance to a task. Sleep. I'll assign 2 more. Transcription. Speculation. We're going 2 on transcription. Just checking to see if there's any new assistants, just in case. I assume not. What? University message boards have been discontinued. Oh boy, we're getting more into the decay factor now. Then again, I think we should match. Let's go ahead and sleep. Time passes. Rick fixed bugs. Greg fixed bugs. Amy transcribed experiences. Marianne transcribed experiences. Roberta had ideas. Andrew had ideas. Nice. Intruders! The strangers are doing stuff in the equipment, but you can't make out what. You hide behind a rock until they leave. Here they are again. With trepidation, you emerge from your hiding place hours later. Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistants. 6. Realism index. 82%. Romance index. 91%. Mood coverage. 0. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. You may hire a new research assistant, assign assistants to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. You know what I'm just realizing? I think when they're yelling intruders, they're yelling about the mold. Anyone start to get the feeling of that? That they're yelling about mold instead of, you know, people? It's like, intruders! And they start scraping off the mold. I think that's the idea. Let's see if we can hire another research assistant. Connection failed. Message boards have been discontinued. Okay, so we've only got 6. I assume that there's stuff going on here. We're just going to go ahead with the 2, 2, and 2 system. Though again, I feel like at this point it doesn't matter. I think it's going to go up or go down either way. I think this really just wanted to hit home the idea that, you know, the way things are actually fell apart. Because I think, like you said, they're going to build the fire to get rid of those robots, and then it's going to decay because they're going to let it get covered in moss. Okay. Time passes. Rick fixed bugs. Greg fixed bugs. Marianne transcribed experiences. Amy transcribed experiences. Roberta had ideas. Andrew had ideas. Oh, great, everybody. You dream fitfully. You, Lula, and Joseph stand in a hallway. The walls are blank beige. It's just after winter quarter, but before spring, so there are no students around. Joseph says something clever, and Lula leans on his shoulder. You wish that instead she had taken your hand, or that there were any other option. Bam. Research assistant 6. Realism index. Not 89%. Romance index 100%. Mold coverage 9%. Give me hire new assistant. Assign assistants. I'm just gonna try hire again, but again I assume it's no longer possible. Okay. We sleep again. Time passes. Rick fixed bugs. Greg fixed bugs. Andrew transcribed experiences. Roberta transcribed experiences. Guess what? Marianne had ideas. And guess what's gonna happen next? Amy had ideas. Wow. Okay. Greasy Black Mole is collecting on your computer equipment. Now's the time to continue your work. Research assistants 6. Realism index 100%. Romance index 100%. Mole coverage 20%. Everything's already at 100%. Do we like put it all into speculation or no? We could like put them all into speculation. Let's see if we can hire anyone else. Nope. I'm just gonna put them all on speculation. I think that might be funny to do. They're all gonna have these beautiful ideas. Your habit of absent-mindedly chipping away at cave crystals and sprinkling their dust in the air behind you has paid off. Just a few feet down one of the tunnels blooms a small but kaleidoscopic garden of crystals. Now the time to continue your work. 6. Wow, I fucked up. Whoops. My realism index is down to 42%. Look at all those beautiful ideas, boys. Look at all those beautiful ideas. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, mistakes are made. We're gonna be reasonable this time. We're gonna go back to the goal. Oh my god. Dude, oh my gosh. So freaking funny. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. That's so funny. Oh. Oh my gosh. Time passes. Fix bugs. Transcribe experiences. Had ideas. Now time to continue your work. Because I'm actually starting to get convinced we might actually have to take the option of backing out at some point. I think we're just about out of information we can learn from this experience. You know what I mean? I think we're just about out of it. I think if they scrape off the mold again, we quit. I think. Maybe. We'll see. But I think like you said, we need to kind of wait and see what happens here. Maybe we need to on purposely throw and have something get messed up. Because obviously things went wrong in the real world. You know what I mean? Time passes. Fix bugs. Fix bugs. Grab experiences. Transcribe experiences. Had ideas. Had ideas. Intruders! Finally, they leave. Now time to continue your work. Since 6. Ideas 55. 100%. Mold coverage. 0. Dude, this is getting so repetitive. Yeah, I think we're not gonna get anywhere. I'm gonna say I think we're really not getting anywhere here. So I think we back out and start over. Is that the right idea? Let me know if that's what you think, Austin. I think we're at the point now where we're just hitting a loop. Let me know what you think, Austin. I think we need to do something different because otherwise it's not gonna get anywhere. Because even they relaxed the dialogue of like, oh, finally they're gone. Like they've made it very lax at this point. So what do you think I should do? Should I start over, or should I just keep sleeping and not assign people to tasks and just see if I can fuck it up? Oh, don't cheat. No, it's okay. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to cheat. Okay, it's okay. If you want to, you can lean me in the right direction. If you want, you can lean me in the right direction. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if you leaned me in the right direction a little bit here. I'm gonna make a drink real quick while we wait. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm done with that. Oh. I think I'm gonna start trying to throw. I'm gonna start trying to throw and just let it get messed up. Did things get better after I just let everyone sleep? I'm gonna quickly try and send us to 0. I think that's my idea. Here we go, wait, here we go. We got something new. Research assistants come and go. You don't encounter the strangers again, but sometimes you can hear the uncanny echoes of their voices off in the tunnels. You know, I got something here. I think I got something. Research assistants come and go. You don't encounter the strangers again, but sometimes you can hear the uncanny echoes of their voices off in the tunnels. Years pass. Mold accumulates. You and the remaining research assistants take to burning disused equipment in the center of the room. The black mold... Here, I read this a little more slowly. Years pass. Mold accumulates. You and the remaining research assistants take to burning disused equipment in the center of the room. The black mold is intensely flammable and makes an excellent catalyst. It leaves behind a sweet, narcotic perfume. One night, you have visitors, outsiders, different ones. Then later that night, an old friend. Lula. You really did go deeper into the caves. Premature end of file. Thank you. No! No! Dude! This is the same point it stopped on the other audio file. Oh my gosh. Huh? No way. Act 3, Scene 10. Oh, we're up to Scene 10 now. Wow, this has been a deep act. Hall of the Mountain King. So we're going back and talking to everyone again. Lula might even be here. There she is. I called it. Yep. There she is, because it was just leading up to the current moment in time. It saw into the future very briefly. Okay. Do I talk to her or Donald? I want to talk to Lula, probably. Actually, do we talk to Donald first? Who do you think? Do we talk to Lula or Donald? Because it might be possible it cancels one of their audio options. I kind of want to talk to Donald about his life's work suddenly working again. What do you think, Austin? Put Donald first. Oh, you really did go deeper into the caves. You're easy to find. I met a few of her former assistants. One can't help but hear things. So this is what became of this is what became of our project. Oh, I've made some additions. Joseph stole the data tapes for the first half, so I've had some blank spots to fill. Yes, I know. He published his version, actually. I'm sorry to report that it's a bit tediously sentimental. We've been looking for you. So you found the address data? Just pass it to Donald over here. Donald, will you be a dear and crunch these numbers? We're looking to sort out a street name collision. Dogwood Drive. Wasn't the Bureau going to process it? I insist. I have cycles to spare. I'll just pack my pipe and get to it. I should only be an hour or so. Andrew will carry it over to... I'll be at the Bureau for the rest of the night. Just mark it at private materials for the attention of Senior Clerk Chamberlain. How do we get to the Bureau from here? The bridge! Yes, the bridge. Through the gate over there. I don't know. Now we too recede into history. Good night, Donald. Yeah. Meet me at the Bureau, and we'll get you on your way. Head counterclockwise to the cathode ray, and then turn around. Then it's just clockwise until you find the Bureau. Counterclockwise, cathode ray, and turn around, and we're back to the Bureau. Okay. Quietly. Between us, I think you should drive. Fair enough. Anything else for us to do around here? Look at all that. Was a really awesome experience. Honestly, I think we're good though. I think we talked to everyone we need to talk to. I am just going to do one lap around and then we'll go to the gate. There's the entrance. Oh, I want to go back out. Now we're just going to the gate. That's fine. Oh, we are supposed to walk back out, aren't we? I guess we can just investigate the gate. Roberta. Click this. Where do we do it? A woman in a long worn shirt stares at the fire, lost in thought. Yeah, we saw that one already. Let's eye up the gate. The gate is open. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Actually, for a second, before we go, I assume we're done with Xanadu though. So let's go down. I think it's time for us to continue on a little bit. Backpack. Oh, I can remember before when I read these actually. We're in the background. The hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's full of empty wine bottles and library books. That's the same guys that were singing to us before. Yes. That's beautiful though. I do love the music. Tape recorder. Someone has left a portable tape recorder on the path. It doesn't appear to be a damage, but there's no tape to play or record. Bookshelf. The bookshelf was carried only partway up the path here before the project was abandoned. It's still useful. The peak of the spire is crowded anyway. Lantern. A sensible, modern electronic lantern has been left here. Electric, by the way. The batteries have long since died. Whoa! Whoa! That just hit me all of a sudden. That's the lantern we were holding when we went through the cave. That was the lantern we were holding. No way. Dude. That is pretty beautiful. I didn't notice that, Austin, but that is beautiful. What happened up there? I'm actually not sure. Very mysterious, ma'am. Thanks for waiting, Blue. Thanks for waiting, Blue. We're gone a bit longer than expected. It'll be okay, Blue. I think it's time to head on out. Off we go again. So, counterclockwise until the cathode ray tube. Then we turn back around. The rope. Cathode ray, here we are. Cool. Then we head back. Oops, I messed up a little bit. I'm supposed to hit that 65 button, I think. I might have broken it. Hopefully not. So you're usually, yep, I messed up, see, because it's still here. I have to click the back arrow button. There's the rope, the tape recorder. Here we go. It clicks, changes, then you rotate. Yeah, there we go. So now we're good. Now we head back this way. There's a sprocket. Good old Zero. I spent like 2 hours navigating the Zero last time. We just gotta get to the Bureau, and I think we're done with this chapter. We're done with this act anyway. I really wonder what we're gonna find when we get here. I think we got one more loop to do. Hello, viewers, by the way. There's a scarecrow. Yeah, I think we're almost there. We should be there on this loop. This should be it right here. There we go. Sweet. What? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? Yeah, are things that were also on that trail on the up the mountain, right? Check my phone. Okay. Hold up, everybody. We're about to hop in the Bureau, but I want to see what Austin sent to me. Sorry, this is gonna take like 2 minutes until my phone opens. I'm sorry. This thing is not the fastest in the world. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, so that's when, so basically Austin showed me a screenshot of the moment we were talking about the things that he saw when he stumbled onto the Zero. Yeah, this is... I had a gut feeling back then that he had found all this, and again that he experienced what the Zero truly was, which was actually really cool. And this circle is something that multiple people have told us how to get to, and I think that was like his first interaction with the Zero, which was really cool. Anyways, let's hop in the Bureau real quick. Scene 11, my goodness. I will have to say, Austin, we might need to stop here. I made a promise that I was going to switch off and play Fall Guys, and I think that we've made it pretty far. I want to finish up here, but I think this, either way, we're going to have to end up here in the next like 10 minutes or so. So I'm just letting you know, we're finishing up. Oh no, you're fine, Austin. No, dude, you're good, man, by far. So, I think that, honestly, guys, I think this is a fantastic place to stop for now. We're going to be continuing on to a new chapter after this, and the new act is like the end of this act is going to carry over into basically the next part of our adventure, actually finding Dogwood Drive. So I think that this is honestly a fantastic place to call it quits for now. I am going to go ahead